Hi, this is Leland Hank. Welcome back to my kitchen. We'll be discussing the leading cause of traffic fatalities. In driver's ed class, you were taught not to speed, and if you took the driver's test, if you sped, you failed. Speeding is something we all do, but why do people speed? According to Leon James, a professor of psychology at the University of Hawaii and co-author of the book Road Rage and Aggressive Driving, we are taught to speed by our culture. In other words, speeding is a habit, so it's a way of. So in other words, we're always trying to do something as fast as we can, but not always. It's only when we are in the mode of doing something fast. The number one reason for speeding is we're in a hurry to get to our destination. We speed from a feeling of anxiety about being late. But will speeding actually get you to your destination any faster? Definitely not if you're pulled over by the police, or worse, you're in a wreck. It's always better to be late than to never show up at all. In this example from driveincontrol.org, the average American's commute to work is 16 miles. Let's assume that 3/4 of it is highway and the rest is back roads. Going the speed limit at 4 miles at 35 miles an hour is 6 minutes 51 seconds. Traveling 12 miles at 65 miles per hour equals 11 minutes and 5 seconds for a total trip time of 17 minutes and 56 seconds. Now going 5 miles per hour over the speed limit, that 4-mile trip at 40 miles per hour is 6 minutes. And the 12 miles at 70 miles per hour will equal 10 minutes and 17 seconds for a total trip time of 16 minutes and 17 seconds. In this example, the driver gained 1 minute and 39 seconds, but in real life, with stop-and-go traffic and other delays, more likely will save no time, but will have caused dangerous conditions for other drivers, following the simple slogan of "Leave sooner, drive slower, and live longer" will ensure a safe trip for you and fellow travelers. Driving faster can cause disaster. Speeding increases the risk of accidents. When driving faster, it requires the driver to have faster reaction times to avoid an accident. With a world full of distraction, this makes speeding even more dangerous. Braking distances increase when speeding, so even if you're not distracted and you see an obstacle in your path, you may not be able to stop in time to avoid a collision. Speeding also increases the risk of losing control of your vehicle. If you were driving to your death, would you still drive so fast? Speeding is the number one cause of all traffic fatalities. The faster you drive, the worse the severity of the injuries, and less likely you will survive the impact. Likewise, if you are in a collision with another person. Now, if you're striking a pedestrian, the risk of death rises exponentially. On average, in 2020, 30 people died each day related to speeding. 70% of those were on roads with speed limits over 55. What are some ways to help stop speeding? You can use cruise control for long drives. If you speed because you're worried about being late, leave earlier. Give yourself a nice cushion of time to make up for traffic or other possible delays. Learn the cost of speeding. Currently in Illinois, speeding tickets range from $120 to $160. Your car insurance could raise 18 to 22%. Too many tickets and your license could be suspended. Once you regain your license, you will only have the option for high-risk car insurance, which is more expensive. If you opt for a lawyer, there will be lawyer fees as well. Something to consider when trying to get to your destination a couple minutes sooner. Try to identify the triggers that make you want to speed. Learning your personal triggers can help you avoid speeding altogether. Some drivers speed when they're angry. Practice calming exercises or listen to calming music while you're driving. Don't let others' actions control you and your feelings. In conclusion, we all want to reach our destination safely. We all share the roads and are in this together. We need to reassess our speeding habits because it doesn't hurt anyone until it hurts someone. That someone could be you or a loved one. Speeding doesn't really get you anywhere faster. It increases the risk for accidents, and worst of all, it's the number one cause of traffic fatality. So drive like you're taking your driver's test every day and try not to fail. Remember, accidents don't happen, they're caused.